Hi guys, I am finally gonna do a YSL bag collection video. I have these four bags. I'm gonna talk briefly about where I got them, wear and tear, what can fit, and I'll provide some mod shots in the video as well. So this is a Lou camera bag. This is a medium sunset. This is a toy loulou, and this is a medium envelope bag. And the three of them have aged gold hardware, and this is the only one with shiny silver hardware. So to start, I'll talk about this guy. So this is my most recent purchase. I got this at the YSL flagship store at Yorkdale in Toronto. They had a private sale that I found out through one of those like Instagram people. I talked about it in my other video of when I unboxed this, and it was a great deal. It's in dark latte and it's holding up pretty well. I got it in November, and then I wore it for like 2 to 3 weeks straight. I found that it was such a great neutral bag that I didn't need to change out of it for like things to match or anything. And then the wear that started to show after 2 weeks of wearing it is the top. So I often had it left unzipped when I wore it, but then when I'm getting in and out of a car or grabbing it from somewhere, I tend to pick it up at the top. So I don't know if this is just wear because of me grabbing it at the top or because that's just a loose, like unsupported structure part. The bottom is smooth, shiny leather. There's no feet, but it maintains its structure pretty well on its own because it is empty right now. And I do store it stuffed, and I just removed it for the video. So it sort of fixed what I was worried about in the wrinkling at the top, in the middle of the bag, in the front and the back. So you can sort of see what I'm talking about there. And in the side profile as well. But when I kept it stuffed, it didn't look this way at all. And then when you have it like this, you don't notice it. And I thought it fixed it from being stuffed, but it looks like it comes back if I take out the stuffing. So that's one aspect of wear, but I personally am not too concerned about that. If I just keep it stuffed, I'll be happy. There was other wear that it looked like I had scratched the top part with my nail and I couldn't rub it out, but now I can't even find it. Oh, there, I think it's this. But it's so small, I'm not terribly concerned. I didn't have any color transfer, but I don't think I really wore any like dark denim that is the main culprit of color transfer. The leather smells so good still, and it's still puffy, which is the feature of the Lou or Loulou series, that it has this puffy Y cushioning that is just so luxurious, I suppose. It is an adjustable crossbody strap. It has 7 holes for adjustment sizing, and I'm 5'4", and I have it at the third shortest, I believe, right? It's a very thin strap, maybe 3/4 of an inch. But it's pretty comfortable because the bag itself is not heavy. There's no chains on the strap. It is all leather, and it is in the same color on each side. Some bags I noticed have a black on the underside. It also comes with the famous YSL leather tassel with this really thick aged gold hardware with the Saint Laurent engraved on it. And it's usually attached to the strap in the loop, so it slides up and down the strap when you wear it. Could be distracting. So before I even wore it, I decided to slide this loop into the metal ring and then really forced this tassel through the slit, and that was my own choice. I did struggle a bit, so it did stretch the slit where the tassel goes through, but that is my own fault. I chose to do that, but now I've had no issues with it hanging just on that strap. So I caution you, if you think you want to do that, and if you don't want to risk it, don't do it. Find another way, like get a Amazon gold lobster clasp, stick it here and then loop it there, and then you're fine without disrupting the leather. But I chose to do that, and I haven't had to move it since. The interior is a big black hole. Not really a fan, so I'm going to turn on my flash. I don't like interiors that have a big black lining, but it comes with the bag. Things sort of disappear in there, especially in a dark place where you can't even see to begin with. But I mean, That's one feature I can live with. It has one slip pocket inside, but it could fit decent sized card holder, not just a mini one like a good one. And because the zipper goes from beyond just the end of the bag all the way down on each side, it allows opening to stretch further. So that is a good feature. And I'm going to show some mod shots. So I'm 5'4" and a little fluffy, not a skinny one. This is it crossbody. As I said, because I'm on the third shortest, it could extend like a good maybe 3-4 inches longer on the longest hole. So that strap, the tassel hangs there, but it doesn't bother me. So it looks like behind. Sort of hits right above the butt, right on the hip/thigh. The leather smells so good, guys. This is it on the shoulder. I end up squishing it because of that. Here's another view of the wear. But this is dark latte, so it's a bit like a warmer, darker nude. There are others that could even be more pink in color. But the wear, despite me wearing it for 2 weeks straight in winter with a little bit of rain sometimes, is pretty good. Here's the opening. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to, while I'm here, the medium sunset in smog. So I've got a really bright ring light right now. It's a dark gray with a blue tinge. It's very sizable. It's a good sizable comparison to the loulou camera bag. Similar in height. Similar in width, similar in depth, but structure is different in that it is an accordion style bag with a division, and this is just one empty compartment. It's also a heck of a lot heavier because of its construction being all calf with a heavy chain. So I'll go through the bag, and then it also has its own clochette with keys, but there is no lock anywhere. I don't get it, but it's a cute little accessory. It is aged gold hardware. Same with the chain, and this is a thick, heavy chain, which I don't mind. It makes the bag heavy, but it's sort of that luxury feeling. It is shiny, smooth calfskin. It has an exterior flat pocket with the details, guys. There's suede lining in here. They didn't skimp on the details. It has, did I say snakeskin here? It came with those exotic material sheets that I'm supposedly supposed to bring when I travel with it. Suede right here. Also in all the lining of the bag in the compartments, and all calfskin down here. I guess I have 2 dust bags when I bought it. So this is the interior. Suede, leather, suede, suede. And then at the back, there's another slip pocket lined in suede yet again. So the first pocket is pretty sizable. I'll do what fits after, but it could expand, and it's not flat. It's got some room. The 2 compartments in the middle, I think, are about equivalent in size. They have the bows of the accordion on each side, so it doesn't fit as much, but I'll show you in a second. It probably will fit a mini pochette. Here, just for the curious. Mini pochette with room on either side. And the chain is good crossbody length. For me, I'm 5'4". And what I love is that it has a leather pad for the shoulder. It slides through, so it's not fixed. So you could do that, but the leather pad helps you know to center and keep it even when you wear it. So this is its shoulder. It's a good magnet clasp, pretty strong. The bag is empty, but I can hold it just like that. Might be a bit longer than the camera. Crossbody works too. Cute. Works with this outfit as well. Definitely wear it if I'm out shopping. It's the perfect length for me. It's not adjustable though for the chain strap. Good. Super cute. If I wear it like this, maybe that's a bit high for your liking. I don't know. It's a good way to wear it. So what fits? Let's start with a lightly filled mini pochette. It sort of bends the middle compartment, pushing the front to be smaller. Let's see. My essentials are what would be my phone that I'm recording with, this Victorine wallet. If it's not the Victorine, if it's a smaller bag, it is just this clay, which I believe will still fit. It fit beside the Victorine. It's not stretching out the sizes yet, but if you fit something more, it would probably push the shape like that. FYI. It's leather, so it'll do that. The sanitizer could fit. I mean, that could already be stored in your mini pochette. And here's a lot of room. It would fit the clay as well if I didn't put it in the middle compartments. And a lippy would fit in there as well. For the video's sake, I'm just going to put one Pat McGrath lippy right there. So, not bad for a small bag. The weight, hefty, but it comes with a bag made of leather, suede, a thick gold chain with a shoulder leather pad. And built the way it is, so structured as it is. So that's the medium Sunset. Sorry, backtracking a bit, I am going to show you those 5 items that were in the Sunset in the Lou camera bag. So I'll start with the biggest thing, which is the mini pochette. Fits fine, could go in that way. You don't have to put it diagonally, I'm just used to it. Victorine will fit behind the pochette. Not an issue. See how much room there is. The clay, sanitizer, a lippy. You could definitely fit a pair of sunglasses in there. There's so much room, it's just shaking around. It's got still a lot of room on top. It's not stretching the bag at all, so this has more capacity than the medium Sunset. Next we have the toy Loulou in Velvet Burgundy from I think 2 or 3 years ago. I got this on Farfetch because I found a code for like an extra 13% off. I remember this being $13.50 Canadian maybe 2-3 years ago. It's January 2021 now, and I got a code for 13% off, and it was Farfetch, so it includes duties and shipping if you were gonna order from Canada. And luxury designer goods from European companies are cheaper there, and somehow I just saved money by ordering it from Farfetch, and it came from somewhere in Europe. It has no feet. It's a toy size, so it is meant to be a small bag, but it's also a Loulou, so it's that puffy with the Y shaping, the quilting, sorry, on the front and the back. The difference is these straps are detachable on both sides with the little ring there. The camera bag is not detachable. So if you ever did want to wear it by itself, I don't know, like a clutch, it's bulky for a clutch. Like, I don't know if you'd wanna, not really comfortable that way. So, but if a detachable strap is a must for you, I don't know, but I think this is a intentionally good crossbody bag. It is an adjustable leather strap, leather on both sides. Jesus. It doubles over here, and it has 3 holes, so it's not as adjustable because you can only choose those 3, and I'm in the middle. Again, I'm 5'4". It has this, which the camera bag does not, to keep the strap in place. Different type of strap, and this is it crossbody. It's a cute little guy or little girl. It hits in a good place for crossbody. I love the velvet because it brings out color so much more. That is why I think I'm gonna have this bag for a long time, just because I love that. It's a great fall color, maybe spring. It's pretty puffy, so in comparison to the camera, it's definitely smaller, not as wide, but it is deeper, but it's harder to pack. I'll show you why, because it's got this compartment. So I don't know what version I have, toy or mini. I was watching another YouTube video, and I knew that some of them do not have this middle divider that also has a slip pocket. Great feature. It's got card slots here, and then a bigger one across here, one bigger compartment, and then a smaller one in the back, but also has a secure zipped pocket that the zipper spans a lot of the bag width, and it goes pretty deep for a card pocket holder. So while I'm here, let me see if I can fit the Louis clay. Yes. If you're gonna put the chain in there somewhere. Let's see if it fits in that middle compartment. Yes. And it goes all the way to the bottom of the bag, but it doesn't go to the top. So you could put it there so that it's easy to find. But because it's got so many compartments, organization or finding things shouldn't be an issue like in the camera bag. Or if you want to forgo this, you just put them in the card slots in the front. But let's say I did keep it here so that my wallet is easy access. I don't know if a mini pochette will fit. It's comparable to the actual bag. I mean, I wouldn't do this, but for video's sake, it would fit. So I'm going to take that out because I wouldn't do that. I may put my Victorine wallet in there. The back compartment's just, is it small? It's a bit smaller. So I'll put the Victorine in the front, which fits. And then I guess I could really only fit a few other things in there that would have been in my mini pochette. So fits less than the Sunset and the camera bag, but because it is a toy-sized bag, you'll have to compromise on what you take. I didn't baby this bag, except that I do store it so that the velvet doesn't get imprints, which naturally they all do. That's the risk when you get a velvet bag, but you can see that there, but that ends up being covered by the flap. It's calfskin interior with some more along the edges. The glazing's not an issue, nor the stitching. That looks good. I mean, the risk with velvet is the wear in the velvet and dust, imprints. That looks okay. Doesn't have feet, but this is great. Again, I didn't baby it, but when I store it, at least I put it in a dust bag. And not much wear. Oh, some wear to the hardware, but that's bound to happen. Sorry, it's too bright. Anyway, that's the toy Loulou. And in comparison with the camera bag, similar, sitting at the same hip height. the shoulder bag. Now let's see with the sunset. Higher. Crossbody and crossbody. Still good, easy to shop with, yes. Okay. Lastly, I have the medium envelope bag in a dark midnight blue navy with shiny silver hardware. I got this through Farfetch as well. Got a deal, got a coupon code, worth it. It didn't come with a box. The Toy Loulou did because it's so small. This didn't come with a box, but it came with the typical Saint Laurent dust bag. They're a reputable online shop, and it's very similar to the camera. Everything gets compared. Height similar, width very similar, and depth also similar, and also a single compartment. This is different because it got a chain strap. It does have an exterior pocket, but this is pretty stiff, but it'll fit your phone. It goes the whole width of a bag, but it's sewed in here and here, so that limits how far this can stretch. It's some sort of textile lining, calfskin, chevron and puffs in like this tri pattern thing, I think they call it. 4 silver grommets at the top. They're all engraved with Saint Laurent. Just a great detail. Same with both leather straps, shoulder pad straps. Saint Laurent engraved. A really strong magnetic closure. Like, I remember watching videos and seeing the same thing. This is strong, the strongest magnet in all the bags. More grained leather lining. Look at all those puffs. I still have the sticker on the hardware, which is also engraved with Saint Laurent. Not there. Kept it stuffed. It is a big black compartment, and I just have the chains in there with just the textile lining, except at this back slip pocket is leather. I can feel it, and it is another tight flap. So for the straps, I store it like that. That sound, you can wear it double strapped shoulder. So this is the only bag that can do that of all the bags I have. Can be double strapped as a shoulder bag. I feel like it stays pretty well. Easy to find these straps. Like, it doesn't move around once you're holding them, so it's easy to pick up. It's so structured and stiff that the shape doesn't deform like the soft and squishy ones. This is soft and squishy. This is definitely a stiffer structure. And I think they're all in this type of structure, not different. And when you have it closed, you can single strap it by either the front or the strap or the back. So say I single strapped it with this one. It's pretty long. It's the longest one of all the bags. So easy to go, crossbody, and be very similar to the rest of them. Probably gonna be, let's see, compared to the loop. Oh, very similar. But it felt longer when it was on the shoulder. So easy to go shopping with. It's a really big compartment. I don't know if it's gonna be bigger than the camera, but let's see. Easily fit mini pochette with the Victorine beside it. Clay. It may look full, but it feels like there's more room. And then a sanitizer and a lipstick, no problem. Just like the camera bag, you could probably fit more like a sunglasses on top. So maybe it is comparable to the size capability of the camera bag. I've got definitely a lot of room on top and some more room. The clay could fit in the slip pocket, no problem, or a phone, or a different type of flat card holder. I feel like I got a lot of room here at the top. Okay, so that is it. That's my YSL collection video. Sorry it was so long. These two, and the toy, and the sunset. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want, you got questions, let me know, and I'll try to reply when I can. Thank you for watching.